Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Do you have your deck list? My deck list? No, it's the Falcon. The deck list that I linked was the one that I had. You go first. The classic mono white, no 1-drop, no 2-drop either. The double ace 3, couple of removal spells, pretty good. Mountain, pass. Ooh, triple ace 3, pass. No, my deck list was the same. If it was just missing like a couple of cards because. Oh, all right. Do I want to go? I'm just gonna go Buffling again. You don't want them to have the runaway Steam King around. He's a beast on Celestia. Falcon is just a very good player overall. All right, so do I want to go history here? If I go history, let's count if I go double spell. I think I can double spell. I go history now. Actually, this is wrong because they can go like shock, light up the stage now. Let's see if they do that. Can you link the theme list again? It's just my MTG Goldfish. I just went to my MTG Goldfish. Like what I do usually is go to MTG Goldfish and find the name that I recognize and copy their list. And this time I recognized Falcon, so I just copied their list. All right, the Go Shock face. So is that a light up the stage? Okay. No lands. They were very unlucky. Also, they flipped 2 pretty bad cards. Alright, and now we should just go off, because we go Benalia, and then we go Tribunal. Alright, I mean it's not that hard to beat an opponent with just 1 land. Alright, let's... Far from the show. Alright, Chain Whirly, Whirly, Tribunal. And what's better than 2 histories? I think you got it, right? It's 3 history, guys. It's 3 history. The 3rd history. It's what's better than the 2nd history. Look how many enchantment we have. Just casually having 200,000 enchantment into play. Our opponent head is still not exploding, which is very, very strong on them. I would have had my head exploded after the actually after the 3rd history still, because Chain Whirler blocks history pretty well. So Skymind Child Spirit out, Adent of Vanguard out very, very easily. Breakup of Formation and the land out. What do we want? Some constantly on our guard to combo off with Venomous Luxant as much as we can. Then I want Complete Tribunal. Then I want a couple of Ajanis and indeed the Buffling Hand, because Runaway Steamkin is the card you lose to the most. You know what? I'm gonna put an extra Domestify in the sideboard. I feel that I only can lose to Timarek if I don't draw Domestify, and there's some slots in the sideboard that I don't completely. Why not Azorius? Not Azorius because of the mana base mainly, and because the blue helps you only against the Esper. And I think overall you'd rather just be better as a general deck than just a better deck against 1 matchup. Stinking the scariest boy around, it indeed is. You're 90% versus white. I mean, actually 100%, because yesterday we played against Team Reclamation and Blue-Green Nexus 7 times, and we went 7-0. But I feel like Domestify is just the best card ever. It's like another level of card. It's like I don't know, just Force of Will in. It's like Force of Will basically. It's Force of Will. So like I think I'm gonna play 4 Force of Will in the sideboard if I can. You know what I mean? Just this list for best one as well. No, I think my lists at the Mythic Invitational were perfect. The only change I would have done was Esper -1 versus 10 +1 what's the Mastermind acquisition. That's like the only change that I've done. You say Cyber Counterspell are overrated. Do I? What did I say that? So you say Cyber Counterspell are overrated? No. I'm just saying that like, if you had access to 8 Tundras, you would have played it. Unfortunately, we don't have access to 8 Tundras. We have access to 4 Glacial Fortress and 4 Hollywood Fountain, which makes your deck worse overall in the main deck. Alright, I kept the 1-lander because I knew on top there was a land. No, I'm joking. I kept the 1-lander here because I have 2 1-drop, which is fine. I have Tide Taker, which is the best thing you can do. And I have 2 History and Lockstone. This is just exactly the best cards. These are the best cards in the matchup. And also I knew I would have drawn land. So once you know that, things get easier. Alright, here I'm attacking. The reason why I'm attacking is that they could have a Chain Whirler, so you know they might just take. And I have the Tide Taker, so that gains a life. Alright, so they go for this little combo, but reveal only 2 lands. In the meanwhile, we draw Venerated Loxodon. I'm gonna play History and... I think I'll pass. I'll pass because if they attack, I need to block. And I don't want to block with the 2/2 because I want to have a creature around. Ooh, that's a Rekindling Phoenix. This turn I want to just... Ooh, that's not a Loxodon. That's a lot of Loxodons. Alright, let's play Donna's Bodyguard. Partner with a Tide Taker. Now let's play Loxodon. I think we can easily outclass the Rekindling Phoenix this game. Elefanto! Alright, got up to 13. They can't burn me out, but I have the Legion's Landing to gain some life. I don't know. Let's see. Stimkin. Next turn I'm gonna just Alpha, probably. I think I'm gonna just Alpha here. I also have the History that pumps the Bodyguards and the Knights. They have 0 cards in hand. I draw another History. Alright, let's see. So if I Alpha, yeah, I think I'm Alphaing. Yep. Bye-bye, Mono Red. It's been a pleasure. My hand wasn't that good after all. It was just a bunch of, you know, just not that good cards. I'm gonna keep track of my records today, because yesterday I didn't, and I kind of regret it. So, Mono Red 2-0. 4 Ajani isn't a lot. I like, Ajani is like one of the only way you can beat Sultai. You can really don't beat Sultai if you don't have Ajani. You can just give up the matchup if you don't have the Ajanis. Like, it's pretty bad to just craft 4 Ajanis. I get that. But unfortunately, without 4 Ajani, you will always... I mean, for my side, so I played Sultai forever, and I don't think I've ever lost to Mono White in my life, okay? But, in best of 3. But, ooh, this is good. With Ajani, it's like the only way you can possibly lose. Andrea, congrats on the win. Did you decide to split eventually? No, I do not split. I don't ever split any tournament. Even the local tournaments, never split. Always play every round and set safe again. We'll make a Sedberg guide for this deck. Yeah, I mean, eventually I can talk to the person who gave me like the deck list and the cyber guide, but we can see what's up. All right, playing against Gruul. I think Gruul is a very good matchup for us because you just go big. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are yes. Yeah, every time someone plays against me, they're so upset because I don't ID, I don't split, I just want to play. Whenever I go there, I just play. Sometimes I'm 4-0, I get paired against the 3-1 guy, you really want to draw, and I'm like, nah, let's play. And they're like, why? But then they always make it in with on 3-2, so it's fine. What's the worst matchup? Sultai. Sultai is indeed a worst matchup. Alright. Let's play History, pass. Next turn should be a lot of creatures into play. You think it's okay to play decks and give up matchups? Yes, totally. It totally is. It's usually my strategy. I always try to play a 50-50 deck like Sultai or a deck like that. But so I just for concession like in Pro Tour for top 8. I remember that's different, my friend. Cool Jeff, because if we would have drawn, none of us would have made top 8. That's a much different story. but I appreciated you remembering it. Alright, so now, what am I doing? So if I play history and I cast a creature, it's only 4 creatures. So this turn, I think we really need to play a Loxodon, because my opponent is beating us down. And we don't have much time left. So I'm gonna just play Elephanto here, and pass the turn. Can't wait for the new Gideon. I still didn't see it. Blue-White Azorius you think would be better than with a new Gideon than Teferi. Blue-White Aggro. I honestly don't know the new cards. The new Gideon hasn't been spoilered yet. So I'm just waiting for the official spoiler before talking of a card. I think it's a very, very unfair thing to do. To just talk about a card that hasn't been spoilered yet. And I very much dislike whoever does it. Alright, so they're attacking with this play. If I block the Group Spellbreaker and they have Collision Colossus, it's pretty bad. So I'm just gonna block Growth Chamber Guardian. If they have to like adapt it and it'll be in like we eat 3 mana and then next turn we can just attack for a lot. The famous extra turn 5, do you want to concede play? Did they spoil the new Gideon? Not yet, not yet. Leaked is one of the very bad thing about Magic, and talking about the leaks, it's like you know, fueling this very bad thing that surrounds the world of Magic. Wizards has given a preview to each of the content producer, and by taking that away, it's very bad for the game. All right, I want to flip landing this turn. I think this, actually, yeah, I think this is the turn where I want to flip landing. So I'm attacking with these, because this is flying. I really wish I would have drawn something in the meanwhile. My hand was 2 history and the Loxodon that I scried. Unfortunately, did not draw anything that's relevant after that. Like an Unbreakable Formation or a Banalish Marshal would have done it. So here, this is Trample, so I can't just chump block it freely. I think I'm still gonna go for Benalia. They're on 5. I'm gonna go for Benalia and pass. Did you get a preview? I do, but it's not a very good one. I'll publish it like in a few days. But again, it's not a very good one. No, Renla, it's fine. Like it's not a thing that people normally think. Like they see the spoilers and they're like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna talk about it," and that's fine. Because you know, this podcast even talked about it on the podcast, which I think is like, I don't know, Wizards should have said something or things like that. But if you just take this behavior, I think it will be better and will disincentivize people to talk to spoiler stuff. If you just never talk about it. What do you think about the 3 mana Boros Angel? Your opponent just played Crazes? What? How did they play Crazes? Oh, they named Jellyfish? Or they have a blue source? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so I'll play Tide Taker, land go. Super excited for blue-white counterspell that can be countered. Are you? I don't know how far is that from negate. Like, that really looks like a negate to me. Right? Sure, that can be countered, but how often do you counter negate? You know, sometimes you do, but I don't know. I just think that's basically a negate that you can play only in few decks. I mean, it's obviously an upgrade. I can't say it isn't. But like the blue-red angel, the white-red angel is just a unique effect, you know? Stuff like that. Alright, that's why I opponent have Collision Colossus, because if they do, I'm dead. Even Lightning Strike kills me now. Even Lightning Strike kills me. Combo players wants to counter negate. Sure. Alright, they just played a creature. Okay. Do they attack? I think they shouldn't attack, because they have 2 flyers. They just kill me in the attack back. Alright. Come on, let's draw Unbreakable Formation, shall we? Unbreakable Formation one time. Unbreakable Formation. Now! I think I lose this game. So if I attack with all, what happens? They go 5-4 here. 4-3 here, 2-2 here, 4-4. Yeah, maybe I just steal alpha. I don't know what I have in hand, and I have a lot of vigilance creature. I'll just alpha and see what's up next. I mean, I'm dead on board if I don't alpha, so. It throws all the leave counter mana protect spell tactic out of the window. Yeah, but what if you have expansion explosion to copy the Dobbin's veto or whatever? No, it actually doesn't work. What if you have expansion explosion to copy the spell that they're countering? What if you have duress? Yeah. You can still counter a divisional spell. Yeah. Alright, so first strike kills that. And then what else? Ding, 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 ding. Alright, am I dead on board? 10. I am not dead on board. That's nice to see. Yeah. No, I totally get your point. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be like the best card or anything. Like for example, the red white angels. What's it called? Like even Mythic Spoiler having Gideon here, Wizards should definitely say something and just say, you know, take this off or something. Like you Wizards should have this power. You know what I mean? What is it? Oh, the red white angels I'm looking at. To Feather. 3 mana. When you cast any sorcery spell that targets a creature you draw, etc. Sure, I mean it's a good card. I hate so much that next PT is modern, because like next PT being modern, it just disincentivizes basically, I don't know, for example, me, another content producer, to talk about this format. What, did I just make this a 1-1? What? Alright, whatever. I'm probably just dead no matter what. Oh, okay, they just wanted to play as much as creatures as possible. Alright, planes, we'll do it. We are against Gruul with a little bit of splash. Like, if the PT was standard, everyone was like, yeah, let's take a look at the spoilers and stuff like that. I don't even know what's spoilered yet. Alright, Gruul. So what do we want? Bufflinghead for sure, Conclave Tribunal, a Dant of Vanguard, and a couple of Johnnies. Board of Formation, and then skip my Aspire, because we're playing against Chain Whirler, so... We're playing against Chain Whirler, and, yeah. Alright, Formation still. In your opinion, what is the best box to purchase? I mean, well, Ultimate Masters? Is that an answer? I think that's like the most EV box to open, right? I don't know, I don't think it's that good to just buy boxes and open them, like EV-wise. It's very fun. I mean, I don't find it fun, but a lot of people do. Yeah, Scam Archer hit the bench against Chain Whirler. In the mirror match, it's one of the best cards. M25? Yeah. No, but Ultimate Master, isn't it Ultimate Masters? Because of the topper, right? The topper just puts the value through the roof. Yeah, DBer89 said, still the aspect must mean that you look at the spoiler somewhat. Sure, but I'm not gonna, you know, the mythic just don't matter, limited wise. But yeah, as soon as the spoiler is out, we print all the cards and just practice draft, because the pit is pre-release, so we cannot practice with real paper sleeves, which is pretty weird. I'm still gonna top this Number Sentry, because on turn 3 I'll have to double spell. As Number Sentry is very relevant in this matchup, because eventually you just get a hit the Cetus Blessing. Alright, the Adant of Vanguard, which is the best here. Sure, if I'm putting Chain Whirlers me, it's not great, because I need to pay 8 mana, but I'll still get attacking for 8 next turn, thanks to the Banage Marshal. Let's just hope they don't have it. Let's just hope they have, like, yeah, whatever, a top land is best. A top land. Sulfur Falls. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Gruul Gilgate Sulfur Falls. Wow, this is so bad. I feel so sorry for my opponent. I'm gonna go Tidetaker. I think they have a removal spell there. Sure. So I didn't want to play Banage Marshal. I was melting removal spell there for their sequence. Do you keep the Vanguards on the draw? Yeah. Vanguard is great in this matchup. It's just so big. It's just so big. Gonna attack with the team. If opponent kills the Tide Taker, is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with the team. If opponent kills the Tide Taker, I mean, they have to block the Tide Taker. They go down to 3 and make a token, and then there's just 20,000 lethal threats. Whereas they can just, I don't know, block a Danto Vanguard and then do, I don't even know what. But I have a flyer and, you know. From what we've seen so far, I think 4 toughness will be good and limited with so many 3 damage cards. Sure, but like, you know, you can't just take a look at the 2 mana deal 3 damage scry one. Because that's gonna be like, you know, a top combo level something. Right. But yeah, no, they definitely, like, limited is gonna be super important, but I'm not looking at, yeah, you know, this Ajani the, where are the mythics? There are no mythics? Oh, Rolesk, what's this? Flying Trample. When enters the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counter on another target creature. This reminds me of Contagion Engine. You remember Contagion Engine? Proliferate, then proliferate again. Proliferate, then proliferate again. Opponent goes first with double Loxodon, which is like the best. Alright, I mulliganed and go with Mountain. Starting with Mountain is always a good sign since my opponent just played 20,000 dual lands, so it means that they don't have any single dual lands there. As clan cards, they're pushing Proliferate on green. Alright, Shock, that's fine. Look at the value here. We got an enchantment sitting around, and we traded. Alright, we need to 8 land, guys. Kept the 2-lander on a draw, which is reasonable. And if we don't need land, yeah, I mean, these Loxodon are piling up. Proliferate, if you have 1 counter, sorry, Proliferate means that you can target anything with a counter and put another counter of that type. Alright, no land is unfortunate. Also opponent drew a green sources now. For example, if they have an infect token, you can just proliferate it. But other than that, usually it's just counter. Like, let's say I have a Loxodon and I proliferate and I just put a counter on an extra counter in every single thing. Alright. I drew planes now that I want to cast Baffling, and that's unfortunate. I'm gonna still cast Banalia because I need to just develop. If I draw another land next turn, I can go Baffling and plus Loxodon. Or I can just go Loxodon and block the Group Spell Breaker. I don't know. I go down to 8 here. It's not great. Hamas, how does that work? It's written, right? If you don't have any army, yeah. I mean, if you read Hamas, it's just written like that. I don't know, what's a card with Hamas? Some black cards, right? Yeah, like this. Put 2+1/+1 counter on an army. If you don't control 1, create a 0/0. Usually Magic, it's written very easily. That you can just read whatever it's written. Like, old cards, you didn't understand anything, but new cards are like super easy to understand. Like, where's Proliferate? Did I explain Proliferate ever? Or, yeah, see, choosing the number of permanents on the players you control, then you give each another counter of each, blah, blah. You can just Google, Kibler Google and ask stuff in the chat. That also works. That also is a reasonable plan. So, I have some options here. I can go Banalish Marshall and then go Loxodon. That would be, like a game loss against Lava Coil. But if it's not Lava Coil, maybe I'm just lethal next turn. But I have to chump the Loxodon. No, I think it's better if I go Baffling and Loxodon. I'm gonna attack for 2 here. Alright, so I'll cast Loxodon and I'll go Baffling End. What do you think about the new Bitter Blossom? I don't think it's a new Bitter Blossom. It's just an enchantment that that it's not good. I don't think it's good. I don't know. It's just you pay 2 mana, you cast it, and then you get a little large creature. All right, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. There's a great thing just deal 20 damage. I mean, yeah, Colossal. Okay, it's fine. Good game. I mean, we really didn't do anything this game. We just needed the... If we hit the third land... This is why you play 20 lands. I boarded a 1, but I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake that we did. You never want to board out a land. Maybe on the draw you can do it, but yeah. Good morning, Serrano. What do you think about... Yeah. Alright, waiting on your opponent. Come on, show me the hand. Show me the hand. Why didn't you buff again the Phoenix? I would love to buff again the Phoenix. I would have loved to buff again the Phoenix. In real life, you can try it. In real life, you can try it. I mean, at the end, you can just... Your opponent will just call the judge. But unfortunately, on Arena, you can't even try. Alright, alright. Keep. We need expensive cards. This deck wins when it draws like History of Benalia, Venerate Loxodon. Ooh, Hallowed Fountain. It's been a while since I played against control decks. And the hand is not very good against control decks, especially after I drew the 4th land. Just reduce the cost of Phoenix to 3 with a marker. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Alright, let's go Tide Taker. Now they can't absorb my history, which is pretty good. Yeah, maybe that's just a Chaos Breath now. And I'm ready to go home. What if I'm already home, though? Where am I going? And then the judge exiles target player. Alright, Mortify on the history. Fair enough, we have landing now. Hopefully this will this will be enough to win the game. Legion's Landing is just such a beating against Esper. Especially if it's not best of 1, so they don't have access to Mastermind Acquisition for what's the name? The enchantment. What's the name? The 6-1 that gives -1/-1. That was the answer to Legion's Landing. Opponent doesn't even have Kaya's Wrath though. Ooh, Loxodon. I don't think I want to cast Loxodon. I'm just gonna attack with all, and they'll die next turn. So I don't need to cast Loxodon. Yeah, Theranos Blue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the way Esper beat Mono White. Like let's say Esper would have drawn a sweeper at some point. I mean, they're gonna lose this game no matter what because they didn't draw a sweeper, so it didn't matter. But if they had the sweeper, they could have still lost to the Adanto. But you can still beat Mono White. Thanks to the thing. Alright, this is the first time I'm playing against Esper. I definitely wanted Johnny's. And then I went Adanto. And then I want Conclave Tribunal. I'm boarding Conclave Tribunal because they will have a Thief of Sanity. Boarding out, I think, a couple of Snubbies and 1 Loxodon. We're far from the show. Demystify? For what? Is this your deck? Yeah, is this my deck of a choice? Exactly. Yesterday, I went from Platinum 4 to Platinum 1. And today we're trying to get to Diamond. I started playing Constructed since yesterday. I was Mythic last season. Finished as 45th last month. Unfortunately, did not get to first ever. The highest I got was 5th. Didn't get up to 5th. I remember there was a run of 10 wins in a row that I had. And I started, like, let's say I was at 9th at some point, and then I won, I got to 8th, then I won, I got to 5th, and then I won 3 times in a row, and I stayed on 5th. I went 5th, win, 5th, win, 5th. Then I lost, and then from there, I never got back. But that was the highest I got. You said out of Luxon when you include Honor Guard. No. Against Red and Sultai, you keep all the Honor Guard and all the Luxon. The reason is that against Sultai, they need to kill your Honor Guard or they lose. So it's good. And against Red, Loxodon is such a beating that I cannot afford to just board it out. Alright, here guys, we have to pass the turn. I can't afford to play a spell into their absorb. And next turn, though, I will, so they can cast Chemister. This turn, they don't have any cards to cast. Sure, Mortify, whatever. So what's your current metagame breakdown by your observation on Arena? I mean, I only played this since yesterday, so I don't have that many informations. So I'm gonna play Tide Taker first, because they have to absorb this. No absorb? Okay, then. I really thought they had an absorb, so we kinda missed a turn there, but it's okay. Alright, so that's at the Fairy. What are they gonna do with the Fairy, though? Plus? Sure. Alright, let's see if they have Cast Down. If they have Cast Down, they have to play now. Or Moment of Craving. If they play Moment of Craving on the Adanto, it's very bad. If they play Cast Down on... Yeah, they have Moment of Craving. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, things are looking bad here. Needle's Landing, though. So if I go History, I cannot do other stuff. So I'm gonna go probably just Landing and Loxodon. And hope they don't have Kaya's Breath. Hello, Zikik92. Thoughts on Planeswalkers? Not really. No thoughts right now. I don't even know which Planeswalkers are out there. Very much focused, for the constructed part, I'm very much focused into Modern because of the next Pro Tours. And for Limited, I still haven't took a look. Liliana seems great. Chandra, I don't even know what it does. 4 mana. Top card in your library, you'll play. Oh, that's nice. Exile top 7 cards in your library, you'll play. Whenever one card it comes. Alright, Chandra looks pretty bad. Yeah, Jason Remember was pretty garbage. Yeah, I don't know. The uncommons one might be good. Oh, Vivian was good, right? Vivian was very good. A 3 mana Planeswalker that comes with 5 counters, basically. It's huge, isn't it? Alright, what happened? Okay, I'm definitely gonna tap with all. Saheeli. Is there Felidar Guardian as well? I remember Saheeli Rai being like the worst Planeswalker ever, and then they just casually printed a Felidar Guardian, and all of a sudden was the best Planeswalker of the whole set. T-Bolt. 3 mana 5, you're bringing in life. Nah. Ooh, Basilica Bellhound. Wow, they got me. I kept the planes in my hand. I'm joking. It obviously doesn't matter. Alright, Conflict Tribunal. Yeah. I think they have nothing over there. I think they have nothing. So I'm just attacking with this here and the rest of my opponent. I think they have straight up nothing. And also I'm just, if they have anything, I don't know, I just, whatever. Alright, more to fairies. Alright, next turn is gonna be a lot of damage. Mortify, okay. They could have mortified in my draw step. Oh no, they can't because of Tide Taker. Yeah, they could have done it. Alright, whatever. So how much damage is that? That's a lot of damage. So if I make a token here, 2 mana, yeah. Alright, let's make a token. Let's play Tribunal, tapping this vampire. Exiling the Bellhound. Then I'll attack. What do they have? Fungal infection? Whatever. I think I'm gonna attack with all of them now. Because they could have fungal infection by my read. Nope, they didn't have anything. Alright, pass. What is it gonna play in modern? I'm not gonna say. Oh, Kaya's Breath, okay. I at least I got a token. The new Sahili is a beating for an uncommon. Yeah. Alright, let's attack for 1. Put us still on 21. The third Teferi, Third Teferi is no good. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna play, not because, you know... I mean, of course I'm gonna say everything afterwards, but... first, I have no clue right now. And second, the Pro Tour, it's... pretty serious stuff. But yeah, I mean, yesterday I did 3 leagues with... Izzet Phoenix. I played 3 leagues with Izzet Phoenix, 1 with Chris's Death Shadow, and 1 with Dredge. I didn't win a single game against Tron. I went 0-7 against Tron among the day, and with Izzet Phoenix, I went 1-3 3 times. So, I don't know if I'm playing badly. Probably, I mean, most likely, since everyone says those decks are insane and they have to ban it. But I just felt that I lost a lot, and I felt that those good decks were not as good as advertised. It's okay, 92, don't worry. Alright, Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay, they have a lot of stuff. We need to draw. How many Conclave Tribunal I'm left? Just 1. Well, actually, I have a Conclave Tribunal beneath the top 3 because they just put them back. Weird play by my opponent, but I guess that works. What do you think of Amulet Titan? I think it's a fine deck. I mean, everyone just gets so hyped about it. The start of the game, people just selling it as like the best deck ever. It's probably like the new KCI, but like whatever, it's still modern. Yeah, London Mulligan is a thing. From today, we will start playing London Mulligan on Magic Online. I can't wait. Very excited to start playing Modern today with the new London Mulligan. I'm gonna play some degenerate combo decks to see how degenerate are they. You ever concede earlier during tournaments or even a local? What does it mean? Sorry. Well, what's the question? Like this game? No, I'm not gonna concede this game because there's another tribunal here. So I'm gonna draw Conclave Tribunal next turn. I mean, not this turn, the one after. Sure, if they have a counterite, it's fine. Yeah. Whatever. I'll just pass. I don't need to play Bodyguard. Actually, I'm just playing Bodyguard. I mean, I should have attacked with a token, but yeah. Like this game, it's very much over, but they played 3 Teferis already. They have 0 cards in hand. I can't just exile this Lyra. They played 2 Mortify already, so if I Conclave Tribunal this Lyra and it resolves, then the... Yeah, this is why I didn't want to play Bodyguard, but yeah, whatever. Then the Adanto can just, you know, be fine. Good morning, good morning. You play BG Rock? I don't think BG Rock will be good post London Mulligan. I mean, it was not good before, and now Dredge is powerful, and BG Rock and Dredge and Tron are powerful, and Rock decks are historically not good against these. Enter Scoop Phase, you think so? I mean, I have a Conclave Tribunal on top. Let's wait a little bit more before scooping. I don't think Leyline is it's good game against Dredge. If you're post sideboard with Dredge, you know that your opponent has Leyline. So you're gonna mulligan as well for a Nitrous Clay. I think that people are generally just afraid of any new changes. But the London Mulligan will be interesting for sure. It will be very much interesting in Legacy as well. On Magic Online, it'll be legal on Legacy as well, which is cool. Alright. But I keep this land in hand because they might have more of the Basilica Bellhound, just in case I draw like another Conclave Tribunal. I want to keep it in my hand. That's why I main phase the token. Shadow is a really good deck. I don't think so. I played Shadow, I just literally lost to everything. I didn't win a single game against Tron in the 3 times I played. People say it's good against Tron. So basically, what I thought is that I cannot trust other people think because my play skill maybe is just much worse in Modern right now. So I just not gonna play it. Receive that Shadow for sure. I just felt Receive that Shadow was just, I don't know, like if you play only 17 lands and you need so many lands to take damage if against decks that don't deal you damage. So, and like if you play well against Grizzly Dash Shadow, you're not gonna deal damage. Like of course, like if your Phoenix opponent attacks you to Phoenix, of course you will of course you'll play your Death Shadow. But if the Grixis Phoenix player just plays accordingly, or the Dredge player plays accordingly, you're not gonna play your Shadow unless you draw like 4 lands. I'm still not conceding, guys. I'm still not conceding. I'm still fighting in here. I have a Danto. And 4 Ajani. I have 4 Ajani in my deck. 4 Ajani. Ajani is a beating in this matchup. I'm gonna attack here. Yeah, 4 of and not seeing one. How unlucky is that? Yeah, Mono Red, I believe so, because you have Burn Spell and like Monastery Swift Spear, stuff like that. Ooh, Kaya, Ors of Usurper. I wonder why they attacked. I think my opponent is like in the phase of, oh yeah, I win, I play whatever, but they're not. They're not winning. It's not that easy to play against the Danto the first 4th. I mean, it's easy, but it's not that... what I meant is like, you don't win automatically. So, right now in Modern, I have like this weird thing where like every tier 1 I play, I lose with. Mainly to Tron, I lose. I lose to Tron basically every single deck. Alright, the Death Taker doesn't do anything because my opponent has like 20,000 lands. I'm just gonna attack Kaya with everything, I think. It's risky, but if they ever... Maybe with this, I'll stay back. Because Kaya still dies. Even if they have a removal spell. And I keep this token back, just in case they have like an Absorb and a draw removal spell. I don't want to die. If they like go Absorb on this... No, I never played not tier 1. That never happened in my whole Magic career, so I'll definitely play a tier 1 deck. The problem is that all the tier 1 deck I don't know, I just don't feel good with them. Alright. I think I'm gonna take a risky block. If they have a removal spell on this token, I die because I don't gain life. Alright, looks like they don't. So I got up to 1. That's fine. I'll pass. We think of Amulet Titan. I've never played the deck. I don't know, it must be good, but definitely not in my hands. That's the problem of modern Pro Tours, is that professionals will have an hard time in playing these Pro Tours because there's so many events to prepare that you just don't have time to prepare so well for Modern because it's such a wide format. I will also have to stream Arena. Alright, now we have a tough block. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Let's hope they didn't draw a removal spell or they just blew up my board. Another one? Oh, come on. Alright, let's draw a creature. I mean, this is a very bad one. Where are my Ajanis? I have 4 Ajanis in 36 cards. How many Basilica Bellhound does my opponent have in their deck? 4? It's not even that good against White Weenie. Alright, this is game 2, by the way, but I'm fighting. I'm fighting. Not giving up. People have told me to give up way earlier in this game, and I'm still here. It's been, what, 30 minutes that I'm here? Alright, this is Ajani. I'll introduce you to Ajani, Adversary of Tyrant. I don't even know what it does. I thought I had more mana. Alright, that's game. Good game, opponent. We're 1-1. We're 1-1. Let's not go everywhere. Are you going to stream Modern? No, I will not stream anything that's not Magic Arena. Yeah, I mean... I think I like this configuration. Maybe it's not very good. Because my opponent has the 3/4s. I guess with Luxon it's good. Yeah, board out Aspirants for Snowborns. Yeah. Alright. We're still live? How was I live? How was alive? I didn't have enough mana to make a token. I only had 1 blocker. Play first. Mulligan. 3 life. Wasn't that 2 life? Alright, I'll keep. Are you going to the London event? Yeah, it's a Pro Tour. I am a Magic Pro League competitor, so every professional event in 2019 I will attend. But think about the new Gideon. I don't know what it does because it's a leak, so I'm not gonna talk about it nor read it. I don't like the leaks, and I don't think they should be ever come up here. Because this is just incentivize people to leak more and more. Or you go first. I see a land here, I keep it. Despite like flooding, it's like the worst thing you can possibly do. I still have like a mana curve to go. With 3 life. Sure, that's... Yeah, maybe I could have stayed alive. My apologies. Alright, I'm gonna go with Adanto Vanguard and then Tidetaker. The reason why I'm doing this is that my opponent does not play a 2-mana counterspell. So, alright, this is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect if they have Carved the Carnarium. Let's just hope they don't have it. I'm gonna go Tidetaker, Bananish Marshal, Sky Marshal Aspirant. Please don't have Cry, okay? Don't have Cry. Where is the section to test out the new mulligan system? I mean, it's gonna be up today. I don't know when. I don't know when it's gonna go up, but it's gonna be up today. Which are the decks that you consider tier 1 in the current meta best of 3 arena? Oh, fuck, they have it. They say good game. Wow, that's so aggressive. You should never do that. Alright. Alright, can I ask you why you don't stream MTGO? I don't stream MTGO because Wizards of the Coast sponsored the stream for playing Magic Arena. I'm not a... I do stream, but I do a lot of things right now. I do Channel Fireball articles, Channel Fireball videos, and practice a lot. There's already a lot of work that I do, so streaming will just be regarding to the MPL sponsor stream. No, it's fine. Alright, I think my opponent got it right with the GG after the Crowd the Carnarium. Kotobuki wins. Alright. Good games though. I don't think the price of the cards, it's a thing. By raising prices before normal people can buy. Sure, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that I didn't consider. I guess I don't care about that, so... Do you draft an arena? I do draft an arena. I've drafted so much M19 that I wrote an article for Channel Fireball. It should be up, I don't know, today or tomorrow, about my favorite strategy, which is Red Aggressive deck on M19 Arena. It's a platinum. Yeah, I mean, platinum is a platinum like great. Platinum is like you know, one of the first levels. The mulligan system will be everyone in MTGO. Yes, every league will have the new mulligan system. I mean, like standard and vintage. Alright, playing the mirror match. Design is missing a Venerated Loxodon. I think the tier 1 in standard right now are like Timarek. Mono White probably is up there. Should I probably just buff again the token, the creature, so that they can't go Loxodon? But I mean, eventually they will go Loxodon, so might as well just let them do it. Does losing affect you at all? No, never. Never. The reason why I didn't want to play Baffling in there is exactly this, Banish Marshal. And the fact that my opponent played Banish Marshal so, like, freely, I think they're holding another one, so I'm not gonna Baffling again that. No, losing will never affect me. Should never affect your strategy. And for me, it never does. Platinum strictly better than aluminium. Platinum, what's before platinum? Gold, right? Yeah. All right. This hand would have given me City's Blessing, so I should have definitely played it. Alright, put away to 2 Loxodons, that's quite good. And I think I'm gonna go Buffling again on the Skymarch Aspirant. Skymarch Aspirant is a beating at this stage of the game. The rest you can deal with like double blocks and such, but the Aspirant you cannot, so might as well just take it out. Poker Mulligan? What's a Poker Mulligan? Alright, so Buffling is gonna get rid of his Nabi. And then our opponent's gonna Alpha Strike. Oh, a Tide Taker, okay. Opponent's gonna Alpha Strike, and we will do some double blocking. Let's see what's the best double block we can do. This looks to me like a pretty good double blocking. So, yeah. So we'll be left with the 3/3 and the token. They'll be left with the 5/5 and the 4/4 and the token. So obviously it's looking bad, but it's okay. Alright, got my Loxodon too, that's good. A little bit too late, I wish I would have joined the last game. What can you use to give X cards and receive X cards back? No, that's not good enough, right? You should give -1. I mean, Magic is like that. You just get X cards -1. Alright, pass the turn. I'm on 10, they're on 18. I think they're flooding here, so we're looking good. I mean, they must have lands in hand. There's the only thing that they could have. So now they can't attack because we have to. Wow, they attack. Why is that? Want to trade? All right. I'm gonna double block because they can have pride. Nah, they can. Can they have pride? Why is this attack? Whatever. London Mulligan is on Moto. I heard it is today. I don't know when is exactly today, but I heard it's today. What if you mulligan twice? Yeah, just less cards. I mean, rewarding decks that mulligans isn't a very good thing. Rewarding decks that mulligans a lot isn't a very good thing. Like the London Mulligan works in limited and like in other formats because Alright, what do we want to do here? So I could double block on the Loxodon, but I kind of want to just get rid of this Adento Vanguard. I think they have Pride of the Conquerors. 5. They have 10 they have 9 permanents, so they do have City's Blessing. I think that what they have is Pride of the Conquerors. So what I'm gonna do here is this. If they have Pride of the Conquerors, it's like fine. Sure, they kill me 2 of these. This dies. This dies no matter what. Nah, this is bad. Maybe I'm just doing this. I just chump. Basically here I traded 4 life with a half of a Tide Taker, which I'm fine with. Alright, I'm gonna attack now. Now that they have Legion's Landing, I'm gonna attack. Flipping Legion's Landing in this matchup is huge. We got super lucky. Our opponent started great and then just stopped. They just didn't play a card for like so many turns. And now we're just looking great. We have a 4/4 to block the Advent of Vanguard. We have the Vampires. Do you still get to scry Lodomonics? No. How can you still get to scry? That'd be so much. It's already so much like this. Alright. I need to go to the toilet after this game, so let's get into this. I'll board out the Advent of Vanguard. I'll board out Dauntless Bodyguards. I'll board in a couple of... No, wait, what did I board in? Board in a couple of Domestify, 3 Domestifies, a couple of Baffling End, and probably Conclave Tribunal as well. Yeah, let's just board out whatever. I'll land on the draw. Going to bed. Thank you, Lord Huntington, for hanging around. Hope you had a good night and have a good rest. Sure, you end up down one card, but it's pretty good to just in limited put back your 6-drop, or in modern just put back your Narcomoeba. What's the reasoning for not splashing blue? The reasoning is that I don't want to play a dual lands that I don't like. Like, if the deck had access to 8 Tundras, then I would have played it. But since the deck has access to only 2 Glacial Fortress and Hollywood Fountain, then those can be pretty bad in some games. Like in some games where, your opponent's playing Burn and you just draw 2 Hollywood Fountain, or where the game yesterday where our opponent started with 3 Glacial Fortress. That just hurt him a lot. And what you gain is sideboard counters, which are not even that great against control decks. And against the Teamer Rat, you're already like pretty good. You have the Domestify, that's great. So overall, that's why. Okay, gonna go Tide Taker, pass the turn. And he served Benalia. I can even demystify that. I think I'm gonna demystify that. Because this is all night, so the last chapter of this is pretty good. Alright, let's draw a Easter of Benalia. Plains instead. Alright. (4/4), it's gonna block. Maybe it does not be. They have 8 permanents only, so unless they draw like an History or Legion's Landing, they will not get to 2 permanents. Could draw a Johnny also. Or Yanni missed this. Thanks, Ed. More like splashing, but it seems the wrong decision according to other people. Yeah, I don't like splashing. Alright, that's History of Benalia. I think I'll attack with a flyer. I have enough bodies now that I can just start getting in with some little damage. I'm not gonna use the Conclave Tribunal on the Benalia. If our opponent plays Benalia, I'm just gonna use Conclave Tribunal either on Conclave Tribunals or just like Benalish Marshal or Johnny's, permanents like this. Yeah, had the History been 1 turn earlier, would have been better. Alright, I'm gonna go see this Blessing. Opponent's still not blessed. And I'll attack just with 2 and attack with Tide Taker as well. Could attack with Luxon as well. Yeah, I should attack with Luxon as well. Alright. Our opponent just flooded out both games pretty badly. Alright, Snubber Sentry goes away. That gets his Blessing. Oh, they have double buffs again. Okay. That's weird. Why didn't they play it last turn? Alright, so this will become 4/3. I'm not even sure if I want to Conclave Tribunal this Snubber Sentry. Probably I do, right? So this is partnered. Okay. No, actually I don't care. I'm gonna keep the Conclave Tribunal for something very good. Once again, my friends, Bufflingen is not 2-mana Journey to Nowhere. I wish it was Journey to Nowhere, but it just exile a creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Alright, so I'm making the smart block. Why only one Unbreakable? Unbreakable sometimes is not very good in best of 3. There's a lot of removal spells. And a lot of matchups where you don't necessarily need it. You just prefer having creatures. Like against Nexus and decks like that, Unbreakable is not very good. And against like Monorail is not very good. Against Esper, it's like not very good. Unbreakable was super good in the mirror match. It's like one of the best thing you can do in the mirror match, but alright. In mirror, yeah. It's okay. Ignis 15, don't worry. Alright, opponent should be dead here. No, they're not dead yet. Whatever. I just saw Dauntless Bodyguard really did nothing. We're boarding them out. Well, opponent hopes to draw Wrath Effect, I guess. No. Alright. Do we go to Diamond, please? No, we're still so far. Wow, I thought we were closer to here.